Hi, I'm Mary of QiMaryP.com, welcoming you and joining me with YouTube number 3. For my instructors and those who take my live classes, I do have a playlist to go along with today's class that I'll happily share with you. Just email me. Otherwise, we will enjoy the movement and the resonance of who we are without the music in respect to royalty-free obligations. So, today, resonance. Let's come into the frequency of who we are, our vibration, Qi. When we come to returning to our body, mind, and spirit, feeling in a good place of balance. In scientific terms, that's called neural coherence. So let's build that today by using our own sounds to create vibration. Each sound affects different organs in our body, different frequencies evolve and return back to a good place of balance. So we'll do that, we'll do some stretching, and then we'll do some playful things to help bring our spirit into a good positive place. We all need that. And last, we'll come into some practices that will really help us flow. So let's begin with a stance called Wuji, aligning the outside edge of the feet with the outside edge of hips and the toes with the heels. From that space, you're going to just relax your arms. Feel your body land, and we're going to first move as though a bear was moving. No different than a bear that's just lumbering along. This helps us to free the upper body. We hold so much tension oftentimes in the neck, in our jaw. So we begin in this space to softly let go, as though our arms are like clothing hanging from hangers. Then find your right foot, step it forward with left hand, and just shift forward and back. Sensing a subtle massage. Our internal organs now as the arms swing forward and back. Let's switch sides. The front foot lifts and then lands, activating our kidney point, draining the things that make us sluggish. Take the feet out wide now, stretch the arms out wide, relax in this place. Then exhale like you're dumping out the garbage. Add gentle bounces. Please follow this practice at your own risk, or if you're under the care of a doctor with their permission, because it's your practice, not mine. You do what works for you. Last two. Last one, we're going to go right up the middle. Take a good stretch up and release down. Okay, let's align our breath. Now we've moved the body and warmed it up ever so slightly. Let's think about pulling pathogens out of the body, like we're pinching them right out of the lungs. Take a deep breath in as you lift up to the lungs, and then exhale, flexing palms, push it away. Now gather healing energy. Pull it in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way down to the low lobes of your lungs. So breathe in all the way up to lung points, under the collarbone. Breathe out. Let go. Gather healing oxygen. Think of trees. They share oxygen so freely with us. And gather your carbon dioxide. Share it with the trees as you breathe out. So we've already started to combine our frequency with the frequency of nature, helping us return back to our internal nature. Now breathe in. 1, continue the breath coming in. Breathe out and breathe out. So breathe in through the nose, 2 beats, out through the mouth. Sipping the breath in, breathe in. Breathe out. Let go with the sound of ha, ha. Breathe in. Breathe in. Let go with the sound of hoo, hoo. Gather, breathe in. Like a hissing snake, we breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in with the sound of down. 6 healing sounds. Breathe in. Ending with the sound of calming our heart, returning to the first sound of ha as we release down. Ha. Next to the stomach. Easing the stomach with hoo. Gathering from the lungs. Exhale with hissing sounds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Kidneys, let go. And last, the liver. Breathe in. Healing energy to the liver. Breathe out pathogens with the sound of Then collect the harmony of all these vibrations so that you can feel them, see them. And we'll end with the sound of he as we come down. He. One more. Gather. Breathe in. Breathe out. He. Release down. And just feel yourself present. And let's stretch into that place. Now that we've returned to the way we breathe and let go, we're going to stretch the left arm overhead. I'm your mirror image in these videos. And as you exhale, softly reach over to the right, remembering only to go as far as is comfortable for you. And as you breathe in, effortlessly lift and lengthen upward. Exhale, release down. So let's imagine we're gathering the tightness from the right side of the body. Let's ease into stretching it out, and then exhale, let it go. Gather in that sense of relaxation that you've just asked the body to do. Now both arms, we reach up, we stretch overhead, and we'll reach to the right. Exhale. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale, release to the left. And lift up. Exhale, push the hips back. Fly your hands out to the side like you're looking over someone's balcony. Hands come to the tops of knees or to your shins. Rest your shoulders down your spine. And imagine there's a light at the top of your head, guiding more length into your neck. And in that space, we're peering over something to look downward. And then stretch the neck, gently looking over the right shoulder. Exhale, release down to the center. Inhale, look to the left. Release down to the center. One more round. All the while imagining there's a gentle stretching motion going through the neck at the same time you're doing the turn. Softly come back to center, soften knees, and gently roll up. Rock the shoulders down the spine as you clasp the hands behind or hands on butt. Lift your chest. Take a deep breath in. And let go. All right. Rub the hands together. Let's get into activating our chi now. We're activating it by creating warmth right now. And then when we let the hands go, we feel the buzzing, tingling. That's chi. But now imagine that you're feeling, seeing this energy, communicating between both palms. You're going to lift it up, and you're going to stretch it forward and down. You're going to lift it up and down. So it's as though we're taking the energy that's inside of us and massaging it, circulating it around us. Then push down, lift up, and draw in. So it becomes this beautiful energy of give and take. We don't give too much of ourselves away. We know that balance of what we can give without it depleting ourselves, what we can receive without it depleting ourselves. Last two, last one. Exhale. Take the feet out wider. Imagine you're holding this chi ball and you're just taking it side to side. You could also do this with a ruler. Between both palms, we're connecting the pericardium points of the palms. Aligning right side of body, left side. Take it to the side. Sweep it around to the left. Back to the side. So we're activating this chi and encouraging it now to flow. Then dive down to your right, up to the left, and then add a figure 8 to this motion. You'll find it becomes a little bit more of a challenge to keep the hands parallel. Allow it to become like a game, playful-like. Take it over to the left, and then up to the right. Letting this energy circulate with this magical number that enhances our energy, both inside our body and around our body. Last one. Take it back to the side, side to side. Now circle around the head. Parallel palms, push away. Circle around the left and around. And push. And around. Guiding. Strengthening. Balancing. Last round. Last one. Then hold this energy. Step right foot forward, left foot back. And we're just going to imagine that we're floating along in water. You can imagine it's a rotating small ball, about the size of a small basketball, somewhat deflated. Now, push it down and draw it back in. Sense resistance as you push down. Sense the release as you let go. Enjoying the fruits of our labors, other side. So just glide forward and back. Notice how your elbows relax, inviting more of a stretch into the shoulders. Bring it back, push down. Draw back in, push down. Draw back in. Two more. Last one. Bring it back. Then row it side to side, returning back to this nice figure 8. So we're balancing the energy around our sides, the back of the body, and the front. One more round. Last one. Now spiral it up, then back down. Up. So this one can be playful, doesn't have to be orderly. Slowly bring it back, side to side. Then sweep it up, and then side to side. It's as though We're clearing the pathway, our energy field, to maintain that wonderful give and take. So if you've been in a situation where you need to just clear your mind or clear your spirit, try this movement, extremely powerful. It's literally moving the vibration, no different than shaking out the dust. Last two. Last one. Breathe back. Back to the belly. Body, spirit, mind. We can then move forward. And then we'll add a smile to this space as we move forward in optimism. Emboldened spirit. And now release down, lift up. And feel it inside. Gather breath in, exhale down. Just a few more. Exhale. Then just softly push and pull. Push and pull. Bring it into the sides of the body. Last two. Last one. And release. Gather. Bring your hands on what's called the belt channel. So just around the place of the belly button. Take your feet a little wider. Sink down into what's called horse stance, as though you're astride a horse. From this place, you're going to invite the back of the right hand as though you're sweeping your hands in warm water, or cool water if it's summertime for you. Back to figure eight. Freeing the flow. One more. Then we go to the other side. Left hand. Two more. Last one. Then right hand pulls back. Follow with your gaze as you reach back. And then gently spiral to the left. Bring the hands over the head. Sweep around to the left. And return back to the right. Left hand pulls back as we look back. We sweep around the head, going only as far as is comfortable for your shoulders, over to the right. Back to the left. One more round, right. Letting go of tension and bringing in that equilibrium. Feeling your breath slow down with the movement and release. Back to Wuji. Both palms up. Draw the palms back, push them away, and then gently lift them over the head, wrist cross, and then we crisscross once again and back to the sides. Pull back. Bringing that figure eight down, spiraling down through the very center of our body. And release. All right. And let go. So, let's go with the spirit of the dragon. The dragon is just very, well, first of all, it's a mythical animal, but it's also free-spirited, very flexible, but yet very powerful. So let's return to that kind of energy for ourselves. If you have difficulty with hips or spine, keep your feet in Wuji. Otherwise, bring your feet together. Your hands are going to come to the hips. And as you breathe in, you're going to lift off the heels and look above, like a dragon rising out of the water. Exhale, release down, grounding ourselves. Rise and look. Exhale, release down. One more, breathing in and out. Then bring the palms together, pinch the fingers, drop them down. Bring the backs of the wrists to the top of the butt. Softly press the hips one way as the gaze goes over the opposite direction. Breathe in as you look over the other side. Breathe out. Many different renditions of dragons. Lots to inspire us with. Last one. And ease back to your neutral place as you lift hands overhead, steepling the fingers above. Gently guide the hands to the right as the hips go to the left, easing your knees, and then draw a figure eight back down. So this figure eight sequence enhances our resonance, our frequency. What colors would you be seeing as you make this drawing? We lift off and we release down. And let go. All right, rubbing hands once together. This time close your eyes. Then release your hands. Feel and breathe a deep breath in as you feel that energy expanding between the palms, and you picture the strands of light that this energy and this vibration has created. The symphony of who we are concentrated between the hands. Now as you open your eyes, let's imagine we're visually seeing and feeling this energy expand and then concentrate back in. Right below the belly button is called the Lo Dantian. And we're expanding but also concentrating this energy. It's like our power battery for a whole being, where yin and yang meet. Active, passive, strong and flexible. Opposites combine to create harmony. Last two. Exhale. Then cross the hands. Middle fingers come to just below the collarbones. Draw a few circles on your lung points. Play around with these spaces. When you've hit the lung points, you'll feel a little bit different. So imagine you're collecting all the junk that might have been accumulating in your lungs. Breathe it in. As you breathe out, imagine you're pulling it away. You're sending it up to the universe, opening the windows, and then breathe in good fresh oxygen, inviting that into the lungs. Gather, pull into the lung points with the middle fingers. Exhale as though you delivered this fresh delivery of healing energy. Breathe it in as you pull away. Breathe out. Let it vibrate all around you. Then take the feet out a little wider and imagine you've landed. You feel this harmony. Now flex the palms and expand. Imagine you're expanding out farther beyond your physical body. And as you breathe in, fingertips will meet. As you breathe out, you softly circulate the hands around. Breathe in, pull this inward into the heart and lungs. And as you exhale, hands stretch forward as you look ahead and release down. So we'll pull those two together. Take a deep breath in, digging into the garden of who you are. Exhale, invite it into the lungs, massaging. And from your lungs, we inhale this deep vibration. We exhale out into our Wu-Ji, our outer force field. Protect ourselves, our immune system. Then breathe in. Feel that energy as though you feel it. Look with your eyes with clarity. gather as you curl inward with the fingers. Place it in every organ of your body, and exhale, let it disperse throughout your entire being. Inhale it deeply into your roots. Breathe in one more round. Breathe out, massage. Breathe in, pulling away. Exhaling as though you can see the colors, the vibration, protect you. And then, with your tactile senses, as though you are gathering it. Meridians, ends of fingers, collect it. You invite it into a breath, every cell of the body. And we exhale forward. We inhale and we land. We feel that comfort in that place. We relax. Then we step one foot forward and we softly move forward with the flow. As though we're just swimming in this sea of energy called our universe. We feel well grounded now. We feel connected to living things around us. And we've opened our minds to the universe with some freer space, other side. Neural coherence. Breathe in. Stillness. With movement. Yin and yang. 2 more. Gathering and letting go. Go with the flow. Release. Stepping back, feet either in Wuji or together. Do what works for you and what resonates for you. Blanket your eyes or stare at a point. As you gather a deep breath into your belly, feel the energy, and as you exhale, descend, sink. So you're stretching the roots of your being deeper down, stretching out, solid ground. And then feel the top of your head, or imagine that you feel it. And imagine there's a small window on the very top of your head, that as you breathe in that free-flowing movement of the universe. As you exhale, you let it descend down through your being. Giving ourselves that allowance to be conduits of what's helping to ground us below and to free us above. Giving the exhale the ability to help us ground, and the inhale to help you stretch. Then let go into a place of stillness. And begin to tune in to the movements that you now sense. Whether it's simply just the way you're breathing, or whether it's the subtle push and pull of things surrounding you. We are no different than other living things on this earth, particularly plants. In this pose, we can be as though we're like a tree. We secure our roots so that we feel the foundation of who we are, and yet the trunk of our being is flexible. We go with the flow of life. and we let go through the top of the head, things that we have no control over. So we can blow with the breeze, no different than trees. The far limbs of their branches help us stretch out. The canopy of the trees lift up to the universe, light of the sun to grow, the luminescence of the moon to help us relax. And in that space, just breathe. And add a deep belly breath. And after you complete your exhale, swallow. Then begin to draw some small circles on your low belly, easing your eyes open without real focus. Be like an owl, connecting with the spirit of animals, looking all around you, eyes wide open. Other direction. Slowing hands down, bring this back to the kidneys. Softly rub your kidneys as you start to initiate and wake them up. Kidneys, water energy, flow. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, glide your hands down backs of the legs, going only as far as is comfortable for you. And as you breathe in, lift up the insides of the legs. Feeling the frequency of you going with the flow, your vibration. Bring it up the sides of the bodies as you lift up the heels. And exhale, land. As you breathe in, lift your right foot. As you breathe out, return to Wu-Ji, nothingness. Bring hands together. Bring that sensation into your body space. As you breathe in, into your heart space. Continue the breath in, your mind space. And as you breathe out, feel that circulation and balance of who you are. Last one. Body, spirit, and mind. Feel it in your heart's place. Hold it there and have a wonderful day or evening. Thank you for joining me.